Hello everyone, how are you doing? Thought I'd make a video break because I've had a lot to say about the Decca situation at the moment. So I thought that because I was alive last night on Exposure TV. But before I get started on all that, right, and again, right, now she's calling people a bigot and stuff, right, and I agree with her, with the bigot stuff, right? I mean, there's been a lot. I mean, what has, for me, right, this is what it boils down to. When we're talking on lives and all that sort of business, right, and we're talking about people and we're talking about people's opinions. That's what we're doing. We're talking about people's opinions. That's it, right? Whether we agree with them, we disagree with them, right? Sometimes I disagree with Anne, whatever, right? But for me, when I'm watching lives, right, and I see Anne's sexuality or Anne's gender brought into the situation, which I see has nothing to do with what we're talking about. And that's where the bigoted stuff comes in. That's where it shouldn't be happening. And this is where Anne's got her gripe with this situation. Now, if people don't understand, you know, how they can be bigoted towards people, right? Because at the end of the day, Anne's a human like we're all. So what's her sexuality or her gender got to do with any situation on YouTube about what she's been arguing about? Nothing. So that's what I had to say. That's what I had to say about that. But right, this blew me mind Well, I watched it this morning. It was done last night, so I'm gonna put it on because I gotta see it. It made me feel sick. Oh, and I've got a co-host. It's her indoors, as Mr. Harper Daly would say. God bless. Dennis Waterman's just died. Oh, I tell you, it's done me head and that. Right, where are we here? Let's get this sorted. Alright, so I've got a co-presenter with us. Well, not co-presenter, but she's going to talk, which is my partner, my girlfriend, so...
Yes,
yeah.
not her indoors, thanks, so you get all your electronic devices taken away for you, right?
Well, I love that. I love all that daily. Indoors, that's brilliant, that, man. You wouldn't get away with it these days. Right, I shouldn't, right, serious matter here. Right, this is what's got my heat, I tell you.
Why did I have to do a service law check? Okay. When you're at my house, Decca, and the video's already up on my channel, okay? When you were at my house, I went to make a coffee, didn't I, Decca? I went to make a coffee. My kids were in the room, the living room, weren't they? Hey? My kids were in the living room while I made your coffee. What did you say to one of my girls? You said, get your phone and let me do a video. Now remember, Decca, I was unaware of this till about 10 days ago. Because as parents, you know, something you'll never, ever, ever be able to be is a father. In fact, you won't even be married because look, see that on a ring? See that? That's marriage, mate. Something you'll never be able to have. Okay. But anyway, you made a video on my daughter's phone, didn't you? Hey, I'm going to show you guys. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to show you the video now.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, Decca. So we're going to go to the video, okay, first, that you made on my daughter's fucking phone. Yeah, I knew fuck all about this. You made this video on my daughter's phone. So let's play the fucking video, you twat. Hang on, now we've got no fucking sound. Now I look like a right swat. Right, what's going on here?
Well, we've got all night, chill out, chill out. I've been here for 3 fucking years.
I look at the side.
Here we go. Right.
Hello, I'm Decca Heggie and I'm Maddie's famous friend. Well, she thinks I'm famous, but really I'm not. But I just want to say to all of Maddie's friends, yes, she is my friend. I am sitting in a house and we just had a cup of coffee.
Play that again.
Hello, I'm Decca Heggie and I'm Maddie's famous friend. Well, she thinks I'm famous, but really I'm not. But I just want to say to all of Maddie's friends, yes, she is my friend. I am sitting in a house and we just had a cup of coffee.
Okay.
Oh. Well, that just makes me feel... What do you think?
I think it makes me feel ill. No, you know, nobody else knows, but I've always thought, you know, it could be made up, it could be trolling, but that video just screams at me. Well, he's saying, I'm her friend, I'm in her house having coffee, she's my friend. And this is a message to her friends basically saying, he's a friendly guy. Now that just screams grooming at me, and I can't believe it. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. Aye.
When I was... Because, like... I mean, what sort of boundaries are you pushing there? I mean, you're talking about other people's kids, man. You wouldn't even do that sort of thing with your own kids, would you? You wouldn't sit down with your own kids and get on the social media with anybody's kids. 12-year-old lassie.
It would have been different if he
I
had
mean,
have-
I wouldn't do that shit.
It would have been different if he had have been saying subscribe to like his channel and blah blah blah, but it was nothing like that. It was
No. Listen, I didn't even agree with that, man. Because the content that we create, right, is not for kids.
That is a
So
good
why
point.
would you want to try and get kids to subscribe to your channel? You wouldn't do it. Our content's not for kids.
But doesn't the algorithm move and it gives...
Not 12-year-olds and shit like that, man. With any case, I need to calm down a bit because I can't believe, right? There's no, this Dave character, right? He's been getting called Dodgy Dave. Now, I don't know why he's been getting called Dodgy Dave for, right? But he spoke there powerfully. What he was saying was very powerful. Very, very powerful. And then he had evidence to back it up. He produced that video there. Now, I didn't need to listen to the Clare's Law and the rest of it. I didn't. All I need to see is that. That's all I needed to see. No, I'm not calling anybody here. I can't be seen in a position. I'm just giving my opinion on what was broadcast live on YouTube last night. This kid's got a belly on, Seville.
Oh, you know.
This kid's got a belly on, man.
I'm glad he's
had to
showed
put a
the
belly
video.
on because he's going to get arrested. He knows Merseyside police are going to arrest him, and that's what makes it real. Now, Anne's turned round and said she believes it is real. This Claire's Sarah's Law that's been done is real. Now, I haven't watched that far now, because I just find it totally disgusting, totally and utterly disgusting that it's had to go to these lengths on YouTube to expose
Where are the police?
behaviours, bad behaviours, to expose behaviours. That's evidence that.
As far as I'm concerned, it's evidence of potential grooming, and well, that's my opinion.
I would never. How could you know? other people's kids, you didn't push boundaries like that shit, man. Fuck's sake. You didn't. I feel disgusted with the whole situation. I really do, you know. And now I think about Dean, right, and his reactions. The walls I heard was, he's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. He's a big and he's a big and he's a big and he's a big and I'm gonna punch a head in. I didn't think Dean should fight him, no. I didn't think Dean should fight at all. I wouldn't fight. Well, because when I think about 3D Fight Club and that, right, I mean, and how things has turned out for them on YouTube, it's not been a roller coaster positivity, has it? That's happened under all the 3D stuff and that, you know? And yeah, with Decker's personality, how he communicates on YouTube, and you know, things would have probably turned out a lot different, and things would have, you know, he would have been on the cards and all that sort of stuff. So things would have been a lot different. So I think, and I think Dougie and Dean, you know, that's why they decided to date in the first place, because they didn't believe the stuff that was going on, that was being said. But something's convinced them and they scrapped it, but still went ahead with 3D without the big promotion, the big promotion on the cards and the big fighting on the cards. I mean, I just can't believe that. How could you sit in someone's house and see a 12-year-old lassie, you know, oh, go and get your phone, well, I'll make a video, and then say that on the phone, you know. So, what, other young lassies will look you up on YouTube and all that, and get in contact with you. Is that what's going on? Because that's what sort of questions this, however, man, well, all the accusations are going on at Christmas. At that point, there was loads of accusations going on at that time about all negative sexual behaviours and all that shit, right? And then you make yourself vulnerable like that, right? Is that what I say, right? That your behaviours, if you are what people say you are, your behaviours will expose you. And is that video, right, exactly what I was talking about?
But remember, he had the nerve to do this when this wee lassie's
Well,
dad
of course,
was in the
man,
kitchen.
of course. People have got the nerve, criminals have got the nerve to commit crimes, to commit serious crimes. Criminals have got the nerve. How do you think criminals go out in day shit, man?
Because they're daft. And
No.
they don't think about the consequences.
You got to get the heat sorted. You got to get the heat. The heat's got to be in the replacement before you can start being a criminal and all that shit, man. I just find it. Oh, my life. Fucking YouTube. See. Well, in any case, so if I was Dean, I wouldn't fight Decker.
And especially don't make him any money off it. I understand.
I'm sorry, you know, I apologise but you know, I stand corrected. I'm a man who can be stood corrected. It's as simple as that. When I'm presented with stuff like that, oh yeah. When it's just audios and all that, you know, on Rhonda, I apologise. Steve Rafe, I think, yeah. He obviously had more information about me, about him, and was gonna. That's why he won't do the interview with Steve. Because why wouldn't you do an interview with Steve? Steve would give you fair play on a podcast, give you proper fair play. Why wouldn't you do it? Because there's been this going on, this video. What's this video all about?
Can you put a
Never
link to
mind
the
the-
video in?
I don't know, I'll try.
Because there was a bit before that as well, wasn't there? And that was bad enough.
I suggest you've gone on Exposure TV. Right now. See, this is what I mean. Gone on Exposure TV. See that live that they done last night. That them boys done last night. Right? No. Yeah, I think you's all on there when he's have all been on the live and have been bigoted comments talked about on, right? About why bring our sexuality or our gender into the situation. I think you owe on an apology for that. Right? And then she'll probably talk sensible about situations where you but when you bring bigotry in people's sexuality and people's gender into the situation, it's not right. How can she talk about things properly? She can't. So, well, in any case, where was I? What was I doing? So I've lost my chain of thought. It's got me
Alright,
heat all over.
what you were saying was that you think that Dean shouldn't fight.
You shouldn't fight. I don't think he should fight at all. No, I still think he should. No way. I don't think anybody should fight. Anybody.
The thing about the
And my
YouTube,
opinion is the fight's not going ahead. I cannot see Dean fighting. I cannot, man.
I know, but these want the chance to. They obviously know some we don't, and they want the chance to absolutely pulverise this guy, don't they? That's what they're doing it for, I suspect. Maybe this is only my opinion.
But I think different. No, I think different. All that, you see. So it's hard for me to get into all that because I think and feel different about violence to what they do. So I just think the fight shouldn't go ahead. I think there'll be profit made on it. I think it's.
Yeah, I don't think there should be profit made on anything.
But everybody got on to Exposure TV, see what this was all about last night, and as I can see it.
You see, the thing is, it's been going on YouTube for a long time about him, but see the people who are always shouting about him, they're idiots, so they're no credible, right?
Should move run so I can see you.
And that's the problem,
Sit on that chair.
right? Every clip I've seen that's been saying something bad about him, the people who are saying it are idiots, they're arrogant and stuff like that. You'll know who I'm talking about. But so that makes him uncredible, right? But see now that has came out, that's absolutely terrible.
You know. You know.
But what are the authorities saying about it? Surely they've got to do something now. Well, that's a problem for somebody else,
It is. It is.
Don't touch the covenant.
Don't what?
Touch the covenant.
I just can't. Well, in any case, folks, that's my thoughts on the issue. I think that it's absolutely terrible situation, this. And God bless all the victims that are out there, because I believe there are victims out there. Sorry, but that's just that video's blow me head, man. Just watching that video, I'm sorry, but listen, you didn't push them kind of boundaries, especially with other people's kids. Jumping on their phones and using that, it shouldn't be happening, man. Right, folks, I'm going to sign off now, Cheryl.
Right, see you later.
Catch us soon.